Hello, and welcome to the Satanic Bible Study. In this first chapter, we're going to take a good look at some of the misconceptions of Satanism, as well as the 9 satanic statements. This video serves as an introduction. In later videos, we will cover the book together. We will read from page 1 to the very last page together and go in depth with what each chapter means. Now, with that said, let's go and jump into some of the common misconceptions about Satanism. No, we do not believe in a god, gods, or devil. No, we do not sell our souls to the devil for some sort of fame or fortune. No, Vigilant Christian Mario, we're not a part of some satanic Illuminati agenda. And no, we will not be sacrificing your favorite pet or animal to Satan. Satanism doesn't actually believe in a devil. I've covered this earlier, but I feel like I need to restate this statement because many religious people get that mixed up. Many people in general get that mixed up. It's not a very well-known fact, even though it's plastered all over the Church of Satan website. Now, with all of that out of the way, let's get into the beginning of this video. Now, I'd be doing this book and this video series a great disservice if I did not cover the guy that wrote the book, Anton LaVey. Now, I must admit, I'm a layman on the subject and don't know everything there is to know about him. There are some Satanists that are more well-versed in the history of the book than I am. So I would highly recommend doing some brief Google search on Anton LaVey. He's a very influential, inspirational man, and he's a phenomenal philosopher. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the 9 satanic statements. I'm going to read them out loud to you, and here we go. 1. Satan represents indulgence instead of abstinence. 2. Satan represents vital existence instead of spiritual pipe dreams. 3. Satan represents undefiled wisdom instead of hypocritical self-deceit. 4. Satan represents kindness to those who deserve it instead of love wasted on ingrates. 5. Satan represents vengeance instead of turning the other cheek. 6. Satan represents responsibility to the responsible instead of concern for psychic vampires. 7. Satan represents man as just another animal, sometimes better, often more worse than those that walk on all fours, who because of his divine spiritual and intellectual development has become the most vicious animal of all. 8. Satan represents all of the so-called sins as they all lead to physical, mental, or emotional gratification. 9. Satan has been the best friend the church has ever had, as he has kept it in business all these years. Now that we have the 9 satanic statements out of the way, I'd like to close this video with a brief thank you to all of my supporters on Facebook. Brief shout out to Brett Keane from God TV Radio. A brief shout out to The Amazing Atheist. A brief shout out to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. And a phenomenal shout out to the Vigilant Christian, or the Cridulant Vistian as he's known in my social circles. This is a very short video. It's meant to be a brief introduction. And we will pick up next week with the very first book of the Satanic Bible. And we will go from there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. Have a great day.